The following program contains views that are not those of WVTC, iNetworks Communications, their subsidiaries, affiliates, or financial supporters.
And good morning. Good morning. It's another day that the Lord has certainly made for you and I. It's a great day. It's a wonderful day, especially here in the city of Chicago. I think out of all the summer days, this is like the coolest day that we're going to have. And then this weekend, it goes back to going back up. So stay hydrated. And I say this every time I get on the radio downstairs. Stay hydrated.
Absolutely.
Stay hydrated. Pop is not going to hydrate you. Pepsi ain't going to hydrate you. Kool-Aid, which I love, is not going to hydrate you.
Good quality
Amen.
H2O.
H2O. Drink half your body weight. If you see somebody orange coming in, it's not President Trump. It's me.
Because I got on the arm.
You know it's your brother over here.
No, my brother.
You just might as well have some fun while we.
No, my brother. Oh my God.
I know. All right. Welcome to Windy City Podcast. Let me introduce you to everybody. We have a living legend in the room, but before we introduce him, far right, she just dropped in. Michi is on our far right. Next to her is our very own sister, Ebony Stegall. She's here.
Energy in the room today.
Yes, it is. And the living legend.
Yes,
Bishop Larry Roberts Sr. God, thank you for being here, Bishop. Thank you.
Honor. Oh,
Well,
wow.
I asked him, and it was no doubt he said yes. That was it was very easy.
Of course he would.
To get to know him is easy to talk to him. We're gonna deep dive into his life, time permitting. And Reverend Morris is going to get me because I did put a song in the email. I sent the email to him, a song to him. So Reverend Morris, I charge you to my finger. All right. Because I did send it to you.
You just forgot to tell him.
I just forgot to tell him.
Okay.
That's
So we're going to charge that to old age.
right.
Oh, you know.
All right. Bishop Larry Roberts, how are you, sir?
I call it a thankful Thursday. Thank you for having me out here on today.
Oh, you.
Today the Lord has
wow.
made, and I'm rejoicing.
Yes.
But I'm just extra overwhelmed on how God just have allowed me in my latter years to be greater than my former years.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's
Thank
good
you.
stuff.
Yeah. I told
I love it.
I told Bishop Roberts, I said, be here at 9:30. Bishop was here at 8:30.
I was on time.
Bless
You
you.
was before time. Yes.
Yes, I'm ready.
I needed that.
Bishop, look at each other.
God, I love it.
But
Let me-
you
let me
got
tell
the
you-
time though.
Let me tell you the reason that I like to get before time.
Go ahead.
Especially for banquets. I make sure because I get a front seat.
Yeah.
When I get to the table,
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the food don't be picked over.
Yeah.
Done.
Okay. I hear you.
That's a
Okay.
great reason.
All right. We
love
done
it.
learned something.
We have.
Banquets
Come
be the
on.
first ones there.
Come on.
Get the first
Never-
food. The first
Never
fruit.
thought
You get,
about
you get a
that.
great
First,
parking spot too.
Right.
Yep.
that's even more. That's even
Listen,
great.
those are. I hope y'all took those notes.
Right. All right.
Jotting
Bishop
it
Larry
down.
Roberts is no stranger here in the city of Chicago.
Wow.
And the world.
Then the world of one of the famous choirs
Yes.
in the country,
Yes.
which is the Trinity All Nations
All
Combined
Nations.
Choir.
That's right.
Yeah.
Man, well, he was sitting there, and I played "I Love Jesus More Today."
Yes.
Are You Ready? The original version.
Yes.
And then "Oh Taste and See that the Lord is good." Amen. Tell a friend, tell a neighbor to tune in to Windy City Gospel Music. Our guest today is Bishop Larry Roberts Sr.
Yep.
All right, Bishop, I guess we just might as well start off. Does this say you look good?
Thank
You
That's
said
the
you
Lord's
feel
doing.
good.
That's
Yeah.
the Lord's doing.
And he told me he got a man cave. And
That's the Lord's doing.
I hear you. And we're going to tell the young one over there, Reverend Rowan Morris, you're going to need a man cave. You're going to need a man cave.
Need a man cave.
You're going to need a way of escape. Yes, he does.
A way of escape?
A way of escape.
Is that what that is?
Huh?
Okay then.
No, it's a way of comfort.
Oh,
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
trying.
you.
I'm
Where are you
trying.
escaping from?
I was about to
See
say,
that?
Every
I
man
like
got
how
a-
Bishop
don't want
said
it.
Oh, you
that.
already got a man.
See
Thank
that?
you.
Bishop
You
said
need a man
it's just
cave.
a way
Every
of
man
comfort.
need a man cave.
I
That's
got
what
53 years, y'all. So they
Ooh,
All right.
you gotta
you
choose
can
your
talk.
words
I
wisely,
I
brother.
tell you what, let's start. Well, let's get to know Bishop Larry Roberts.
I
For
love
those that
this.
are, like I say, 45 and up, you should know him.
That's
Am I
right.
just about right?
You right.
Yeah, I
would say
think about 45.
45
Yeah,
and
yeah.
45 and up.
That's
Everybody
good.
should know him, especially
Yeah.
here in the city of Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Most
Now,
definitely.
Bishop, tell us who you are, your upbringing, how you come up, and marriage, just a little bit, because we're going to touch on marriage. We're going to talk about marriage separately. All right. So tell us who you are.
Well, my upbringing, first of all, thank God for being here and thank God for the relationship, the kinship, and the fellowship. It's just nice to be nice. The Bible speaks about a good name.
Yes.
And thank God my parents named me a name that everybody can remember. Larry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't say these new names, y'all.
Right.
I get them all. Why you name them this and name them that? You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
So God is good. Born in the projects.
Wow.
And mom, and you know, it's 5 legacies in our about the music. My grandmother, we was the only ones in the piano, Ida B. Wells, with the organ and the piano. I used to go to music lessons with her down at Line and Healy. Y'all don't remember Line and Healy, you probably do. But that was where, and then after she would do her lessons, I would get on the piano and the organ and start playing. And the folks, I ain't gonna call it, the other folks say, listen at him, y'all. And I was, from the house on my God has just opened up the gifts from my grandparents, my aunt, me, my grandchildren, and my son as well.
Yeah.
too.
Legacy.
That's my humble beginning.
My
Legacy.
God.
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
I love
Well, the history of you is just amazing. So, how did we get to the musical part? Like you said, you were playing. Did you always think that you would be a musician? Or,
Oh yes, that was when I was born. I mean, like I said, I was going to. My grandma was carrying me. We had the organ and piano inside the project.
Oh wow!
And then my grandma would go to music. Lonnie Hilly. Only people who remember Lonnie Hilly is the old school. Lonnie Hilly downtown. And after she did her lessons, I was about 5 years old, and I would get on there and start playing.
Wow.
And they would say, "Listen at them play." That was my humble beginning on that. And then when we moved from out of Ida B. Wells and took a Cabrini Green, I was 7 years old, and I got a knock on the door one day, apartment 308. That's where we live.
Wow.
And it was the priest. He says, "Hey, I'm looking for Larry." I said, "That's me, sir." He says, "I heard that you play." I said, "I play a little bit." He said, "Well, I'm the pastor priest right across the street here from the building."
Yeah.
And I said, "What type of music?" He says, "Well, I play a little bit." So he started playing Holy, Holy, Holy. I said, "I could play that."
Yeah, okay.
You know, you went going.
Yeah.
And he said, "Okay." He said, "Fine." He said, "I'm gonna pay you $5." I said, "5 what?"
At
That
7
was-
years old.
That was a lot of money.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
Potato chips was only a nickel back then.
Hello.
$5 you could take them back and get a
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yes. That's my humble beginning. Yes.
So that's how it started.
Yes.
Because now if I can just kind of spring forward a little bit about musicianship, as far as, because we talked about it downstairs at the station, and you talked about how some people will call you, "Hey, Bishop, I need you to come play. Bishop, I need you to come play," and Bishop goes. Bishop doesn't ask for, listen, I need, before I leave this house, before my hand touches that doorknob out of my house,
I need
I
to see a
need
Cash
extra
App
money.
or
Or
Zelle. Okay.
So
Wow.
why is that, Bishop? Why you don't charge?
Can I back the train up just a
Sure,
little bit?
sure.
I got to talk about our founder, the cause of me being where I am today. I stand on the shoulders of Reverend Dr. Doris Evelyn Davis.
That's it.
Amen.
That's it.
Amen.
That's it.
A
Amen.
lot of pastors, I'm not gonna call their names,
Yeah.
you know what Reformation they are, but they didn't believe
allow
in
women
women
in the
pastors.
pulpit.
Wow,
I know.
yeah.
They were not allowed in the
They
pulpit.
did not.
Mhm.
And she's the cause of me being where
I
I am,
remember
because
her
Man.
well.
I had got upset
Wow.
with the other pastor that said, "You don't play good enough to play for nobody else."
Mm.
It was only $5 back then, dog.
Huh?
Mm.
That was taking me out. Oh my God.
Chips and playing.
Right. And so then I went over to my aunt's church and would play.
Okay.
He said, "But I don't want you playing for nobody else." I said, "Why is that?" I said, "We don't have no service at night." He said, "Because you're not good enough. You all that hurt me." I said, "Wow."
I'm sure.
My grandma, my aunt was playing at Trinity All Nations, 516 East 43rd Street.
Right.
Okay.
I went over there and I was sitting in the audience, and Pastor came out, Pastor Evelyn Davis came out, and she grabbed me and took me up to the door, and she said, "Larry, play for me for the service."
Okay.
And when I played, she said, "Come in my office." And she gave me an envelope with $25.
So
y'all.
you up?
I
Increase.
said, "Oh, God, but wait,
See?
but wait." She said, "Well, can you play for me?" I says, "No, ma'am." I said, "I was upset with the pastor." And so I came over here today to visit with you all. I told her no. When I came home from school that Monday, Mama said, "You just missed Reverend Davis. Starting tonight." You heard what I said? Who said it?
Your mama.
Your mama.
She said, "You'll be playing for Trinity All Nation. $25." I said, "Mama, you kidding me?"
Wow.
The rest is history.
But that was obedience.
The rest is history.
Yes.
You were being obedient to what your head told you to do, your pastor. But through that, God opened the door.
Doors.
Doors.
So
Right.
I think that's the thing that we miss today, especially a lot of our youth. If you have a pastor, you have covering, their job is to lead you. You might not understand or like what they're telling you to do, but if you follow it, God will take care of the rest.
That's
all
right.
of the rest.
Come on.
The church is 63. I got 60 of the 63.
Wow.
38 years as the minister of music, the
Yeah,
organ.
that's what I remember.
I remember that.
2 years as pastor.
Wow.
I'm emeritus now. I love it.
So when you were on 43rd, is that where after that you transitioned over to 104th in Michigan? Or did you go in between there?
No, it's 72nd.
Okay.
72nd in Ashland. That's where we moved to.
Ah.
And then we had a fire over there.
Okay.
Then we moved to 69th and Halsted. We call it the upper room.
Okay.
Right on the corner there. That was Reese Bishop was now, but that was his family's building over there.
Okay.
It was on the second floor.
Really?
Wow. See that what we learning?
And then here come Bishop, well, at the Larry Trotter, here come everybody started hearing about how we were singing my music.
Sure.
And they would come up to the upper room, I call it. Then we moved to 10429 South Michigan.
Wow.
That's where we started the recording.
Wow.
And that's what I remember.
Yes.
Because my
10429
parents,
South Michigan.
yeah, because my granddad, he was a pastor of Showers of Blessings Deliverance Center on 63rd and Laughlin. He would have to preach over there for you all.
Yes.
And we lived on 105th and Calumet at the time. So I was like, oh my God, we're going to Trinity All Nations. It's right up the street. It's right up the hill. You know, and I saw Larry Monday and I was hosting an event and Larry said, why you ain't tell him we grew up together? Nobody want to know all of that. You know, so I just love watching how God really, like he just blew y'all up, like from your children, your grandchildren, even, and people don't know, you had a barbecue spot on 107th and Wentworth.
State Street.
State Street.
Right.
Larry's Ribs.
Oh,
I was a little girl, but I remember my dad used to go all the time.
I was praying. I was praying that he
You
might.
thought he was gonna breathe some?
I was praying. I was praying that God will touch his heart.
Oh, you supposed to pray in half.
No, I was gonna get. I was gonna get some ashes that stole in my head. So Lord, touch his soul.
Those ribs was
They were good.
Remember that. Then y'all moved to Matson after that, right?
They wouldn't fund me.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
They would not fund me.
I get you. I got you.
Because the sauce, I had my own recipe. It was on the market. It was all in all the major stores. But they would not fund.
They wouldn't fund
That's
you.
Yes, he is.
And look what God is continuing
Yes, he
doing.
is.
Yeah.
Now, if you ever want to start a new one,
Huh?
you got two workers. You got me.
I mean,
I'm here.
I make a good spaghetti and all the sides. I got you on the side. I got you on service. I got your people.
There you go.
And I got it all.
And I got your greens.
It's all fresh made. It's not
Fresh.
controlled and stuff.
See?
Nothing sent from Taiwan.
And his son got to give two on the ribs. I tasted his ribs not too long ago.
He always claims he does it.
Oh,
No,
he got sprinkled. He got
Yeah, all right.
Bishop sprinkled or something on there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking to the legendary Bishop Larry Roberts Sr. And we're learning about him more and more. To every musician, it's a humble beginning. This generation, far as, because there's so much to Bishop Roberts.
Oh, yes.
This generation of musicians, this time around, it's hard to get a musician. There is plenty. There's plenty out here that are skillful.
Yes, they are.
And they can play somebody up a tree. But sometimes the attitude, sometimes they, because of my gift, because of what God has given me, they exploit most of the time their gift and want to, only thing that I'm worth, I'm worth like $500 per service,
Jesus.
and like you said, that's not even teaching any music or teaching anything. So what do you say about musicians in this far as?
To my fellow colleagues, put the ministry first, not the money.
Come on.
If you put the ministry first, the money will come.
That's
Yes.
Put the ministry first.
That's-
the money will come.
That's all I have to say.
Write it down.
The ministry first. Can somebody put that in the chat?
Amen.
Oh, and they're watching.
On
The ministry first. The
Before-
money will come.
Before time, what time did I get here today?
About 8:30.
That's right.
Look, I even remember that.
Be
just that
prepared.
quick.
You got to be
Yeah, I
prepared.
come late.
But you know
8:30.
what? That's also a pride thing.
Mhm.
If you think about it, what was Lucifer?
Absolutely.
He was the chief
Right in the
angel
midst.
of
Yeah.
In the midst.
Yeah.
and he allowed his gift to puff up his head
Mhm.
and wanted to be bigger than God, and the fall came. So, ministers of music, I say, think of that. Your gift will always make room for you. God knows what you need,
Mhm.
and He's gonna take care of you. And this is a living witness of
My
Him
God.
obedience
Yes.
and
Yes.
willingness and
Yeah.
being prepared will
Mhm.
always open the door for
It always.
you.
But- So in
That's good.
your travels, how did you manage far as when the choir was, doing good
Yeah,
and you're
yeah.
traveling, but then, there the other side of you is being a pastor.
Mm.
So how was the balance between the two?
Well, in the latter years, when we moved to 9600 South Vincennes, our
Yeah.
founder, the Reverend Dr. Doris Evelyn Davis, I stand on her shoulders. A lot of men didn't believe in women pastors.
Right.
But the shoulders I stand on, and the temple, she said, God showed me, she said, we're going to build us a temple.
Come on.
And we seen it right before our very eyes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She didn't get a chance to really live it out,
Mhm.
but she did what I seen come to manifest what she had prophesied.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I
yeah.
stand on her shoulders on where we are now. And the choir, we had an 80-voice choir.
Mhm.
Mhm.
We would travel, we would tour, we would have 2 bus loads. But then when it came down to when we started working with Albertina and some more,
Mhm.
I had to get 4 sopranos, 4 altos, and 4 tenors.
Okay.
And we was bussing. We did,
Yeah.
use the van.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it was causing some conflict.
Wow.
So she pulled a plug on that.
Mm.
Yeah, and I can understand, because the whole choir couldn't go.
I was about to say, so was
Okay.
the conflict with certain people not being
choir.
Not
picked?
being able to.
Yeah.
Pride, y'all.
Well, now these days, how we hear a choir on the radio,
Mhm.
and then if they're coming to town, you probably will not see the entire
Yeah.
choir.
Yeah.
One is always in this day and hour. You can't, a promoter probably cannot bring the whole choir in.
Sure.
Hezekiah Walker is here this week, but you don't see his choir here, but he's here for a
group.
different. You will see the group,
Yeah.
and that sometimes that group can
people
be
didn't
just
understand
as
it.
strong
Yeah.
as
Sure.
the choir.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, what people don't get when they have you have a choir and you hear one thing on the CD or on the
Mhm.
radio,
Mhm.
and then if you got to get a group, sometimes the voices of the group does not match
Yeah.
what you hear.
Choir.
It's got to blend.
So you gotta have
The stronger
a
ones.
stronger
Yeah, that's
choir
how it was
members.
with us.
Those
Yeah.
were the lead singers.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
that's what I said.
Yes,
I said,
sir.
these are the lead singers of the songs that
Sure.
it was causing some conflict.
Mhm.
Now, we
Wow.
was a church choir. We was not a community choir.
Okay.
That
There you
was
go.
the difference.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
And it played an intricate part. and she pulled the plug because
She
we was
pulled the
traveling with
plug.
Albertina when we did Albertina stuff.
Yeah.
We, that a lot of y'all didn't know that's me on the organ.
Wow.
That's me on the organ with
Shut
Reverend
up.
Cleveland. That's
Really?
me.
Wow. He said that's me.
Yes.
Now we gotta go back and read through the record.
I'm the co-writer of I Got a Feeling.
Really?
They cropped us out on the album front.
I have my, at least I thought I knew everything, but I don't know everything.
I love this.
Yes.
I've got a feeling.
Yes, I'm the co-writer. That's me. But please be patient
With me, God is
my
not
God.
through with me.
Really? See how much history is here.
I
They didn't give
love
us our props
this.
back in the day. I worked for Royal Crown Cola. I was making mucho dinero, a lot of money on that truck. So I didn't charge. I didn't put money on ministry.
Okay.
So whatever they blessed me with. But
Oh,
because
you
we
was
was
like my
on, I'm
dad.
not gonna call the name. Well, yeah, so we was on Savoy Records.
There you go.
Yeah.
They're not no
They're
more.
not
so.
even. Yeah.
Right.
I heard of
Right.
Yeah.
We
So
was on
boy, go
Savoy
back.
Records. So they would bring people to us and say, we got a choir we want you all to work with. That's
Sure.
how we got to be with James and Albertina.
Oh, wow.
See?
The record company had, because we was on there.
Sure.
All right. So I don't know,
remember
Michi, if you can
Savoy
read
Records.
at the bottom. I don't know who that is. Is that real?
We have, first of all, we had Annette, one of our co-hosts. She says that, hello, Bishop, from me and the Adams family. Her uncle, the late Pastor James Adams of Abounding Light Church of God in Christ. She said you used to be there all the time for their old time musical with Dr. Jane Crossley. Oh, I remember her.
Yeah.
Dr. Jane
See?
Crossley.
See?
And Jason was with the bass player on there. You
Right,
all working
right.
with
Wow.
$25. That was then, Jason.
For a bass player?
No, we go back 40 years, you all.
Right. I understand that. You gotta
Jason
understand.
had the job too. I had a job.
Okay.
I drove for Royal Crown Cola, y'all. I drove a pop truck.
Come on.
I got
See
me
there.
an RC in the house right
See
now.
there.
I got RC in the house right now.
Yes.
Ramon Perry.
Ramon Perry. Oh, good stuff. He says, good morning. That's my big brother, Bishop Roberts.
Love
he said,
it,
to
man.
this day, I am standing
Yes.
on his
That's
shoulders
Right.
and honored to have him, to have been able to work with him.
That's
Thank you,
amazing.
Brother Ramon.
Yes,
You're
yes.
My
you're a
mouth is still
powerhouse yourself.
mouth is still dropping because of
With Albertina,
Albertina Walker.
and James Cleveland.
James Cleveland. They cropped you out. That's what and I was
Look
saying.
at the front of the album. They
Okay.
did this. The choir, this you all.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
10420 that's South Michigan.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
cropped us out. Like all you see is there right there. Just like that.
Mhm.
Oh, wow. I was
So-
I was gonna say,
Go
so
ahead.
my mother and my aunt is on. My aunt Janice
Oh,
put in the
she put right here.
yeah,
Put the
what
ministry
you said,
first, and
put the
God would
ministry,
take
yes.
care of the rest.
But I want to say my aunt Doris, can one of you guys confirm she used to be in the choir with Reverend Cleveland? I really want to say
Really?
that Doris Calhoun, she was the head director at Stone Temple Missionary Baptist Church, but she used to be
Is that on the
a-
West Side?
It
Stone
sure
Temple,
is.
yeah.
Yes.
I've emceed
But
there
she used
before.
to be in the choir as well.
Temple.
I really
Come on, y'all.
believe so. But yes, mhm.
See,
They
This is
know all
good
about that.
stuff.
And
this is go ahead. I'm
I was gonna
sorry.
say, and we also, our pastor, Reverend Stone, also believed that it was women should be in the pulpit. So
Absolutely.
we had, I want to say her name
Oh.
was Reverend Hayes.
Mhm.
She was in our pulpit. I remember as a young girl, and she would
Mm.
give the word. She would do all the things, but he was not afraid
Mhm.
to allow
allow.
women to be in the pulpit because we're
Yeah.
help.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're the help, but
Yep.
we're strong in our own
Yeah.
right. Like
Mhm.
it is okay for women to lead.
Sometimes I say stronger.
Listen. Hey,
Don't give them that
I
much
wanted to
credit.
let one of y'all add that in there.
Look at Gerald. Look at
I
Gerald.
said
Hey,
Don't give them that
I
much.
He
said
don't give them
sometimes. Sometimes.
But that's why you need the balance, woman and
That's
man.
right,
Like,
that's right.
because if I don't
That's
have it,
right.
then you got it. And
Sure.
if you
Yeah.
have it, then I got
I
it. We
stand
help
on
each
her
other.
shoulders firm.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yes.
And what we see here is a wonderful
Yes.
representation
Yes.
of
Yeah.
following,
Yeah.
then leading,
Yeah.
and now others have stood on your
Yes.
shoulders.
Right.
I didn't know so many.
Listen,
Right.
I really didn't.
Yeah.
but that's when you're
People-
busy leading,
Mm-hmm.
people remember me. I mean, they were little shorties and come up to me.
Mhm.
And I said, oh, you did? We used to be standing around. Ricky and all them used to, when we was on 104th in Michigan,
Mhm.
all
That
them
was a spot.
be sitting back
It was.
behind the
That was
organ.
the spot.
We had pews behind the organ, and
Yeah.
all them would be sitting.
Yeah.
Darius and all of them.
Right.
I'm
See
older
there?
than all. I'm the oldest in the
Yeah.
in the
Yeah,
group.
yeah.
For our third Sunday musicals, and I look around. Percy was there, but all of them was there.
I love
Sitting
it.
around. I
I
said,
love it.
wow.
You see
I
how
love it.
much
I
we can
love it.
learn from our historians, far as
Yeah.
we don't have them out in the pasture, but you can learn from a Larry Roberts Sr. One of the things that I like about him is that he's very humble.
Yeah.
He's very, very
Yeah.
humble.
Yeah, most definitely.
This age that we are in now, it's hard
Jeez.
to get a musician.
To keep
Or wait,
To-
or
thank
for
you.
them, they don't even know the old stuff though. They don't know traditional
Preach.
music.
Yeah.
That
I noticed that.
Yeah.
Even at my church, I ain't trying to put nobody under the bus for that powerhouse.
Meechie
Archbishop
said
would
it,
go
not me.
Archbishop would go to an old song and
And
he
they
And they
get
like-
he got it just past
They
Sunday.
go
He tried to help. The
Oh,
singers
wow.
didn't even know.
Mhm.
I'm in the audience thing because I know all the old stuff.
Come on.
So I'm trying to help him. He can't hear me, but I'm just trying to holler.
You in the back. You can't hear.
hollering. I know it. He got to stop pulling me on the stage.
And
so I
that's
can
why musicians
Yeah.
have to learn.
just learn
That's the one of
traditional
the
stuff,
reasons
man.
that they have YouTube, that you can go
You can
back. You
go
can
back.
put anybody's name in,
Come
and it will
on.
pop up.
Come
You can-
on.
if I know some people might not like what's her name, a historian, gospel singer. She sang everywhere Martin Luther King would go. She would sing.
Mahalia Jackson.
Mahalia Jackson might not like the style, might not like how it was done,
However,
but it was songs from the heart.
That's right.
He got the whole wide world
In his
hands.
Mhm.
Songs that meant something, songs that delivered us, songs that kept us inspired, kept us lifted up in our spirit.
My
Ladies and gentlemen, we
God.
are talking to living legend, Bishop Larry Roberts Sr. But before we go
Wow.
into the song by Trinity All Nations, listen, Bishop, tell us one thing that a musician, what's the difference between
Come on.
today's musician, it don't matter, bass player, guitar, keyboardist, organist, and 40 years ago? We're not going to talk about money, but we're going to talk about what is the difference between the two.
You just nailed it. It's not the ministry, it's the money.
So that's the difference.
That's all I have to
That's
say.
it.
Musicianship.
That's all
Okay.
I have to
Money.
say.
Mm.
It's the money.
It's the money.
They don't want to teach.
Mhm. Right.
Mm.
They don't.
That's
They're there 5 minutes before the service start.
Mm. You're right. They running in the
you
door.
Come on
you
through
never
here.
lied,
Come
Bishop.
on through here, Bishop.
That's it.
You
Not,
ain't
not
never
all
lied,
of
but
them.
not
Right,
yet.
right.
Yep. Come on.
Because Curtis Lindsay, Curtis,
Yeah.
my son did not want to play the organ. He wanted to play the drums. Larry, he's a musician as well too.
Mhm.
He brought Curtis in. Curtis had been with me for 20 years.
Come on.
Mhm.
He left, and the rest
Such
is
a humble
history on
guy.
that. And
Right.
I have to make sure Curtis is taken care of.
Right.
Come on now.
I see that. Yes.
Yes, Curtis.
Yeah.
Yes. Now he's a minister's musician.
Yes, he is.
Right.
Everybody
Yeah.
don't know how to push him.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Sometimes they'll leave him.
Yeah.
You know,
Nah.
I'll do
gotta
the
tell him
they
to
can't
hold
outdo the
on.
battle.
That's right.
Hold
Right,
on,
right.
let
And
me
he
get
know
it
all
out.
of the moves. and
Yeah.
everything. And just like Livonia Whitley was my mentor, I
Mhm.
said, Curtis, I said, you watch me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Livonia stopped me, and we was rehearsing. That was my mentor as well. Too.
Mhm. Yeah, Dr. Whitley.
And I would play for that. I would
she'd
play
be
for
good
Corinthians
to
on
have.
Sunday night. The live
Mhm.
broke. That was me.
Oh, wow.
And I would leave there and go to Reverend Bronson. That was me on Reverend Bronson.
And somebody mentioned the Tommies on
Yeah.
here
My
too.
mom, yeah.
Well, I didn't play for the Thomas, but I played for
Reverend
Christ
Brown.
Church.
Okay, got you.
Christ
Got
Church.
you.
Mhm.
Okay.
So Livonia, we was in rehearsal. She said, "What are you doing?" I was looking down like that. She said, "What are you doing?" I said, She said, "You supposed to know this music."
That's right.
Mhm.
We
Mhm.
went over this at the house. You watch 3 things you watch.
Mm.
You watch me,
Mhm.
you watch the solo singers, and you watch the preacher. That's what made me
And that's
great.
There
He
you
was
go.
the one that molded me, formed me, and shaped me into where I am.
There you
I
go.
Gotta be
love
over there
it.
every Saturday.
Mhm.
I
That's me on Wasn't
love
That a
it.
Happy Day? Y'all did y'all?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Jesus same song. Oh, hallelujah.
I tell you what, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go into this song. This is the original version. I love Jesus
Take me
more
back.
today. This is by the Trinity All Nations Combined Choirs.
God.
Sit back and enjoy. We'll come right back with Bishop Larry Roberts,
Don't go
Senior.
nowhere.
Wow, you are.
If you just allow me
Good morning. Good
40
morning.
years, and
Every
I love them more today.
Yes.
40 years
Good.
ago.
Come on.
That was so
40
good.
years ago.
That took me back,
Back,
man.
Back.
It really took me
Yes.
back. Oh my God, I'm
And
thinking
it's-
about my
it's-
dad.
You know
and
what? And
grandpa. Oh my
it
God.
is not
is
a
really
hard
good.
song
It's
to
not.
learn.
It's
You could teach it to
not.
any choir in your church
Yes.
ministry. It is just good gospel church
Yes, it
choir
is.
music.
And it transcends from generation
Yes.
to
Mhm.
generation. Like it doesn't like get old or
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? It just
Mhm.
transcends like a old happy day
Right,
song.
right,
You know,
right.
it's just all over.
The other thing though is the anointing
Mhm.
that is on
Thank you.
those
Yes.
songs, the
Song.
wisdom, the
Yeah.
anointing. I feel like nowadays, like because we're educated,
Mhm.
we feel like, you know, we know more, we're doing different, but do not negate the past. Even though our predecessors weren't as educated, they were educated in a personal relationship with God.
Mhm.
Yes.
And he
That's what
downloaded
they
directly. And so that oil, that anointing, we cannot forget that.
That's
It's cool.
That's right.
I got chills in my
good.
bones
That's-
right
Mhm.
now.
I
All
was
right.
at church for the beginning, for the prayer. We had to pray on our knees.
Mhm.
And then after that, we have the devotion.
Mhm.
And after that, on Friday, especially on Friday night,
Mhm.
we had Terry and
Sir.
service.
There you
Come
go.
on.
They had it at my church.
this
Oh,
devil out.
And
did.
you couldn't get up out of there until you spoke in tongues.
Uh-huh.
And listen
You
here.
better say G G
Hey,
G.
I
Thank you,
I
thank
can't
you,
play
thank
for
you,
2
thank
hours
you,
straight
thank
no
you.
more, but
And you know what? If you didn't get it that night,
come back.
come back.
But the prayers that you
Yes,
prayed
yes.
then are
Mhm.
still carrying you
And
through.
we
It's
brought our
carrying
children and put
And
them
you
on
brought-
the-
come
on the
on.
pews.
Say that again, Bishop.
Mhm.
Say that
We
again.
brought our children. We did not leave them at home.
And
They
they
didn't.
weren't sitting in the service with iPads or games
That's right.
playing. They
Well,
were
that was back in the
Yeah,
day.
they
but
didn't
now
have
I'm saying,
that.
like,
Right,
they weren't
right,
distracted.
Like it is now.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're talking to Bishop Larry Roberts Sr. Now we have mentioned about while the song was going on about the Lord's Prayer. I remember let's go back a little even further. What a Fellowship Hour.
Okay.
Because after What a
Yeah.
Fellowship, the late Reverend Clay Evans was
Yes.
said, let's hold hands.
Yes.
Across the aisle, they held
Yes.
hand, and the traditional way of how we know it in the Black church of the Lord's Prayer
Yes.
was so powerful
Yes, sir.
when you heard Reverend Clay Evans do it. Now, with that said,
Mhm.
where's the choir today, Bishop?
People have changed. Time have not changed. People have changed, and that's just
That's
the era
good.
that we're in now. We're in a conservative place now, back to where we come. Because, like I say, it was ministry to us, and it's just the dynamics have changed, especially behind the pandemic. The pandemic changed the whole
Oh,
world.
God.
Yes,
Yes.
it did.
People went to viral now, and
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 some
I-
haven't come out.
some have not come out, but I found again prophecy. She said, God showed me we're not going to use paper money in the future. What are we doing now, y'all?
Credit card.
Swiping.
She
Swiping.
said it's
tapping.
phone,
She said it's
tapping.
going to be plastic, and we're
Mm.
seeing that. So this is the era that we're in now. But the old school,
Wow.
we know where we come from, and we know we still got that stability. And I try to help those that I get. Maybe that's why I get all the calls to go play at the Catholic churches and stuff, because I know the music.
There you go.
I'm playing for a Methodist church this coming Sunday morning, y'all. I know the music.
Yeah.
See, and that's is thank God for being who taught me and Pastor DeAndre Patterson was God. I'm getting to that point. I'm forgetting everybody's name.
That's all right.
Oh,
Bring it back to
God.
the Lord.
Bring it to
Jesus
him.
help me.
Jesus.
Oh God, I can't think.
Charles
But any,
Spencer was one of my mentors.
see,
And Livonia.
and you
those
need mentors.
Yes.
Today's time, you don't have
Yes.
mentors. But I thank God because I'm not trying to talk a lot, but just to listen to Bishop here. And even though I'm up in age a little bit, tiny bit, I will be 45 until I die. All right.
My son older than you.
That is true. That is true. He older. He older. Much older.
So we know Gerald is now 45. How about
I'm 45 till I die.
that's it? Lord help
All
him,
right.
Lord.
This is good.
So I remember when Bishop would come, here's a little history. Bishop Larry Roberts Sr. would come to our church, my grandfather's church, out in Maywood. And I'm a kid.
Yeah.
I'm a kid. But I remember him, and I remember him playing. I remember the choir. I remember everything. But when we don't want to learn, this generation don't want to learn. They just learn. They just know I got a gift. I got a gift, and I got a gift.
A gig too. Gift and gig.
That's it. You're right.
Yes, sir. They got a gig. All right. So their
gift will make room.
It will make room for you. It will make room for you. Now, let's talk. Now, we talked about, I know we can't cover everything, but let's talk about the natural side of everything. Of course, he is married and married still.
Miss Darlene.
Miss Darlene.
Lady Darlene.
And that was her singing I Love Jesus.
She was singing I Love Jesus. That's right. Her. She came into Powerhouse to sing it for us sometime early this year.
Yes.
Yeah, she was at the church singing for us. Yep.
So it's a lot of history in here. There's a lot of history.
I love her.
As Bishop has already mentioned to me when he got here this morning, and he keeps on mentioning it, is that he has a room.
He said
he got a man cave.
Yes, and he doesn't escape. He just go for what? What did he say?
Did
he say comfort?
He
goes for comfort.
Right. That's right.
It's not an escape. Right. It's just for comfort.
That's no.
Choose your words wisely.
I don't choose. I choose what it is. What it is to escape you.
Babe, I'm so glad.
This is why Bishop has been married 50 plus years, and he's gonna talk about it.
Escape you. Now we have Reverend Morris, Frank Morris on the other side. He's owner of WVTC.
Yes, he is.
He's getting married this weekend.
Oh, is he?
Yes,
Congratulations.
He is.
Don't use them words.
But he didn't say it wasn't an escape.
Huh?
He didn't say it wasn't because listen here, if you chose me and then now you need a room to escape from me, what is we doing?
What?
When I come back, we'll be better.
Yeah.
When the songwriter says, when I see the blood,
right?
When I come from that room, I'm gonna be much better.
Okay,
Michi, I don't care if you like me or not.
We gonna let the man wait 53 years.
I would G for that, but escape, I don't think is the right.
So
term.
come on, talk to us, Bishop.
I say I need a little time out.
Okay, wisdom.
Time out.
I need a little time out.
That's right, and that's for everybody. That's not only men. That's for women too.
Yeah,
I'm being, I'm joking.
Yeah.
That's all.
I'm surprised Joni not live.
She knows. She knows. Yeah, she'll pop up later because y'all didn't call her name out. So, all right. So you've been married for how long now?
53 years.
53.
We've known each other since 16. Like I met her at the church.
Okay.
Wow. I was gonna ask too.
Listen, met at the same church, pastored the same church.
Wow.
Now retiring, but you're an overseer.
Yes.
Of the ministry. Pastor Naaman Williams. Williams is Jr. is the pastor now. So what is the thing that you and your wife do? Because y'all are empty nesters, so you are empty nesters, aren't you? Oh,
let me say no. Let me say this. Whatever she say, when she say jump, I say how high.
See, that's why
when
God
she say run, I say how fast.
See, I didn't make
when
it
she
that
say
script.
go, I say let's go. That's true, y'all. That's true, y'all.
That's First Peter. Come on, that's in Peter.
Come on,
Jesus.
But I also think that even in that, you guys have been working together.
Since we were 16, we met at 16 years old at the church. She could not stand me. Be coming one way, she went the other way.
My God.
Because it was a little storefront church. And the rest is history.
Oh, wow.
The song that we sang, Please Be Patient with Me.
Yes.
I just had to be patient.
Persistence
and persistence.
yeah
So Bishop was saying, so First Peter 3:7 says, in the same way, you husbands must give honor to your wives, treat your wife with understanding as you live together. She may be weaker than you are, but she is your equal partner in God's gift of new life. Treat her as you should, so your prayers will not be hindered.
It's amazing how
we found a word for that.
it's amazing.
And it's highlighted too.
Baby,
That's been highlighted for a long time.
That's why she knew.
It's amazing when
but
we
I got
talk
my
about
part too. I got what I'm supposed to be doing too.
Okay,
It's
don't leave
read.
out.
Read the book.
Let me read the book for us. In the same way, you wives must
All right.
accept the authority of your husband.
Absolutely. He is the head.
Then, even if some refuse to obey the good news,
Obey.
your godly lives will speak to them without any words. Now, that's a struggle. They will be
Yeah,
won
I'm gonna say
over
that too.
by observing your pure and reverent lives.
See there? Every time we talk about relationships, she got. Well, I found that in the scripture.
And it's highlighted too. She got it highlighted. She
I gotta remind myself.
But you're supposed to go back to the word. You give God his word.
That is true.
I
And
gotta
he will
remind
take care of
myself.
it.
Yeah.
Don't just
I
mean,
have to
pray,
remind
but
myself.
if you speak his word back to him, those are his promises to us.
And
So-
you got to live that thing out too.
Yes.
So, Bishop, say that once again. If your wife says blank, you
Jump. I say, how high? She said, run. I say, how fast?
do. Mhm.
Look at that.
And that's it.
Come on.
Look at that.
She said,
Well.
I need to go. I said, I'll be ready in a few minutes.
Come on.
Don't make this screen record
I
this
need-
part and put it on Facebook.
She just told
People
me
need
the
to
other
hear
day,
this.
I need some gas in my truck. I said, I got you.
Come on.
Now, I'm gonna say this.
My
Bishop.
husband is very similar.
Let me.
Yeah.
I
I
am.
will Corinthians.
I am almost kind of sort of like you. Let me so I can shut these other two up down there. If I know my wife
This is good.
need,
Yeah.
I ain't got to ask.
Sure.
I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's a
If
part of
like
it.
you like, let's just say it's simple stuff. If when I go home, we park on side by side. I have a key to a car. I always turn it on, but not all the way to see how much gas she has. Either two things: I go take a car, fill it up, or I will give her the money.
Come on now.
Huh? I'm just trying to help
Come on.
somebody.
Help somebody.
I do.
That's
I am
good.
not as vocal. I will just do it. Now, this thing about how high. Don't you know I got 2 knee replacements? I can't go high.
Well, you don't have to jump. You're tall. Just reach up.
Bishop,
God gonna
we
meet
some
you where
crazy
you at.
folk over here.
Whatever you're reaching up to, God gonna meet you because He knows you want to do it for your wife.
Uh-huh.
That while she's saying jump and you say how high, it's reciprocal.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Because
Yeah.
if you're serving each other,
That's
Mhm.
what the
then
words
no
say too.
one
That's what
Right.
the
is
words say too.
unfulfilled.
It says
Mhm.
submit one
If-
to another.
Yes.
Right.
If I'm trying to beat you serving me and you trying to outdo my
Mhm.
serving, listen,
Baby,
we are all
we
taken
we're
care of.
good. Everybody's happy.
Right.
Listen.
All right, let's move on. Now,
Okay, move
let's talk
on.
about ministry. Far as
Mm.
in today's ministry, far as today's pastoring, today's preaching. We hear so many pastors, preachers on YouTube, Facebook. You hear all kinds of stuff that is probably just not word or biblical. Tell us, what
Mm.
do you
That's
think about
good.
this day and time
That's good.
ministry?
I told you the people change. The
Mm.
time haven't changed. The people change. It's just a different era that we in now. That's it. That's all.
Mm.
We don't church like we used to church, except
Yeah.
for the
True.
old school. Except for the old school.
Yeah.
But the pandemic changed the whole world
Mm.
in the way now. The electronics
Sure.
have changed the whole
Mhm.
world.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
And our founder prophesied. She said, "God showed me we're not going to use paper money,"
Mhm.
and that's exactly where we are now.
Mm.
It's just transition, and those of us that can adjust and adapt and not complain about it, just adjust and adapt to it.
Sure.
And I don't like the dress codes that's coming into the church now.
Neither
Wow.
do I.
But
Wow.
they're in the right
Yes,
place.
sir.
They're
Mhm.
in the right place, and it's going to take that God to dress them up on the inside.
Sure.
Mhm.
Dress you up on the inside, I believe the outside will show. Everything is just not appropriate. That's me saying.
But there's some of your older ones,
Yeah.
Bishop, doing it though.
I know.
That's the crazy thing
look.
about it. It how the Bible, what the Bible say, train them up, the old teach the young, or something like.
Yeah, but they're changing now. I'm telling you, everybody's not
Everybody
as strong as we. When I'm saying you all, I never drank, I never smoked.
Wow.
See what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
I'm Church of God in Christ.
Yeah.
That's the way we came up.
Yeah.
One wife.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Come on.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir.
That's the area that we're in now.
Yeah.
And I'm not throwing them under the bus, but that's where
It is what it
where we
is.
are now.
But I think
the
that
truth.
the importance in that is the wisdom from our seasoned saints. Like it is important to sit at the feet and listen and
learn.
like when
And
they
learn.
tap you on your shoulder, don't be
Yeah.
offended when like if they tap you on your shoulder and
But-
whisper to you, hey,
You need to,
pull your skirt down a little bit, or next time don't wear
As tight.
your shirt so low, or like even or with the men, sir, keep your eyes on your wife only. Like just the different things. Like listen, sometimes we forget to go back and sit at the feet because that is what's going to keep us going in the right way, and then we'll be able to pass down the wisdom to the new ones that are coming into the church. So I say this, like, don't be offended when someone is sharing something with you. Take it in, and even if you feel offense, take that, go to God, talk to him about it, let him filter it for you.
Yeah.
Because it'll come back and you'll go, you know what? I get it. That I just think that's important.
Right.
This is what we're getting.
Right.
And what I like about Bishop Roberts, even when he was saying he's an overseer now of what Pastor Naaman is doing, I like the fact that you didn't die out of this, because a lot of people don't know when to just relinquish, and now you able to travel and do exactly what you want to do with you and your wife and rest, and you come and go as you please. But I notice a lot of people have died in their role because they just don't want to pass the baton or pass the torch to a successor that they see that could actually handle it. So can you speak on that, Bishop?
My mentor was Reverend Dr. Clay Evans.
Come on.
Yes, sir. Ooh.
And when he came in the office, he says, Larry, I'm so proud of you.
Yes, sir.
He said, but this, and I said, what made you retire? He said, I asked God to give me 70
My God.
and give me 50 years of pastoring fellowship that I founded. He said, God, I want to walk away.
That's right.
I don't want to be rolled away.
Come on.
That's
See, I didn't know that.
On his shoulders.
Wow.
I'm 3
Ooh.
Come on.
13.
Yeah.
That's 73.
73. Yeah.
And I asked God. Now you all don't know that I had surgeries.
No, we did not.
I had 2 open heart surgeries.
Oh my.
You know that's the open heart. Look at God.
Yeah.
All right.
My voice tone is not the same it was years ago.
Sure.
But that's when my last sermon, you got to know when to hold it and got to know when to fold it.
That's right.
That's right. That's right.
And walk.
I didn't even know all
That's
of
right.
this. I just felt to say that, but wow.
Thank you.
This
That's
is
good.
what you call good wisdom teaching. Good wisdom teaching to every young musician, to every young pastor. I'm sure Bishop Roberts could talk to pastors in a room setting and tell them what he's been through, and teach how ministers should be in the pulpit, and where the problems sometimes come into is outside the four walls of the church. Conduct of who you are inside, not just being holy and say all the church lingo,
Sure.
but taking what we have as a person in God to outside the four walls of the church. Michi, could you read with Ramon?
He says this generation is taking their cues from who has the most likes and views on social media, and older say trying to help might get cussed out. And then the older say they try to help
with the real words.
And then it depends on your approach.
In the church.
They'll cuss you out in the church.
But back in the day, the approach wasn't always a nice approach. Like I remember there was one usher, I can't think of her name, but Jesus, man, she used to walk down, spit that gun out. Y'all sit down and y'all be quiet. Like it wasn't always a nice approach, but I tell you, when she said it, you did it.
And it didn't kill us.
And it did not.
Honestly, I have
It
more
helped
respect
us.
for older.
It
Yes.
Mhm.
The yes ma'ams and the no ma'ams, the yes sirs and the
Right.
no sirs.
And
you
I
know.
think our generation is so busy trying to,
Get-
when I get older, I'm not gonna do it like that. But you survived.
But it
And
shows.
you became the person you are today because of your teaching and how you were brought up. Don't throw it out.
It shows. That's why these kids so crazy. Because
Well-
the parents are like, I ain't gonna do the way my mama and them did. They was too rough on us. And it shows. That's why these teenagers are
Mhm.
Yes.
To this very day, I still play gospel music. I had the opportunity
Yeah.
to do Motown, but I was afraid.
Mm.
He said, hey, look, I was 16. He said, hey, little man, he said, I like your licks and your keys. I said, well, thank you. He said, I would like for you to play for me. I said, Mama, come here.
Mhm.
I said, now tell my mama what you asked me. He said, ma'am, I'm from Motown. I'm a producer, and I like your son's style of playing. I said, well, what type of music? He said, rhythm, blues, and jazz. And I said, oh, no. My mama said, you can do it if you want to, Larry. I said, oh, no.
So Bishop
he
been
said,
saying
why?
all his
He
life.
said, because I go to hell if I don't play nothing but gospel music.
Right.
He said, Marvin Yancey played for me. I said, that's Marvin Yancey.
I love
Right.
I love it, Bishop.
Bishop, I wish there was more time
Listen.
because
I
every
love
guest that we almost always have, time flies.
It does.
It does. Time flies. Bishop, thank you. I know we didn't get to everything that I wanted, and all of us didn't get to everything.
I know.
Oh.
There was one question. Ask one question.
Yeah, go ahead. You're giving us more time. Go ahead.
How was it? Because I read that you were the official chaplain for the Chicago Police
I'm
Department.
still working with the police department.
See that?
Relationship speaks volumes.
Yes, sir.
When
Yes,
I
sir.
became pastor at 9600 South Vincennes,
Yeah.
I immediately came out the four walls of the church
Come on.
into the community.
Come on.
Mhm.
Come on.
The
I
school
love
across
it.
the street, we started
Yeah.
working with them.
Yeah.
I developed a program when the students were suspended over at Julian High School instead
Yeah.
of being
That's my
at
school.
home.
Oh,
Being at home, they was over at the church with me doing their suspension.
Come on.
I was
I
able to
love
reduce
it.
the time. I built relationships with them, and I see them children. Some of them now they're grown. Remember me, Pastor? No, I was in your program. We had
Oh, I
450
love it, Bishop
students
Roberts.
from Julian High School that did not fall behind
Come on.
in the project that we get. So then I started connecting with the police. They took me to training. So I'm a police chaplain in the city of Chicago.
Come on.
That's building the
I
relationship.
love
Relationship.
I call it the relationship between the pastors, the preachers, the police, and the politicians. I mean the politics.
Come on. The 4 P's. The 4 P's.
You know what?
Now, these Chicago pastors preaching
people and the
old school
politicians.
pastors
Yes.
say what they want to say,
I love it.
but sometimes it's the truth.
It's a lot of
But it's
truth
right.
to it.
Right. So
That is
he's still the
amazing.
chaplain of the Chicago Police Department.
Yes.
Bishop, I'm sorry.
Come
Reverend Morris has awarded us more time. So
on.
let's get back to relationships with being a musician and being married. Now, let's just go straight for the jugular because, in today's time, there are certain women who love musicians.
Yeah.
How was it when you came up and then being married and being single, married? Because women, I don't care what part era it is, the enemy is going to be the enemy and try to come to you, persuade you. So how did you handle if you had to handle that? Just give us some advice about that.
Yeah,
That's good.
Whenever you go downtown and you see the horse in the carriage,
Yeah.
you see the horse have blinders on. And that's for the purpose of all the distraction, all of the noise. And the only one that is controlling them is the person with the reins. If you pull it to the left, they're going to go to the left. If you pull it to the right, if you hold it steady, they're going to keep straight. I patted myself just like that. Make sure that I stayed focused. And here it is 53 years later, 73 years of life. 50, the church is 63. I got 60 of the 63 years.
Wow.
That's how I asked God to mold me. I don't have children all over the place.
Come on.
Larry, Julian, Tremaine.
That's it.
That's it.
That's all.
Man.
That's it.
That is a great analogy.
Love it.
Whenever I talk to people.
I love it.
To all musicians.
Temptation was there now. Temptation was
Yeah.
there. But it's
So
resist it.
resist it.
And he will
Yeah.
flee.
So did you have to have like boundaries? I know you mentioned about being focused, but did you have to like say, no, we're not going to cross this line, as far as even like when people even try to come to you and communicate and overstep your wife and, you know, all of that? Did you have to like tell people, hey?
Well, you know, from the way it is today and the way it was now, that was not hard to do because we respected each other back in the day.
You
all.
right.
Come on.
I got you.
If the next door neighbor says something to you, that's just like your mama and your dad.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
People have changed. Time has not changed. People have
you keep
changed.
saying that.
Keep saying something in that. Yeah.
It's the food
people.
have changed.
Mm.
You know, it's the TV that have changed.
Yeah.
We had 5 channels. We had 5
2,
channels.
5, 7, 9.
I didn't know you was that old.
Yeah,
it was a black and white TV.
That's
and it went off at a certain time.
11 o'clock.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's
What was it?
I'll be 56 this year. I remember it though.
That's where we are.
That's where we
they're
are.
making us pay for it because it was free back in the day.
Mhm.
Now we got cable that's
That's
costing
so
$200 a month.
That is
Yes,
so
Lord.
true.
There is
Yes,
a
Lord.
cost for everything.
Yes, Lord. So, young musicians and musicians who are of age.
Yeah.
This is you listening to wisdom that's coming out of the mouth of someone who has been down this road for a long time.
Yeah.
Now, when he mentions the Albertino Walkers, the Inez, the late Reverend Milton Cleveland, there's something.
O'Neal twins.
The O'Neal from out of St. Louis.
You know,
all of these gospel artists that he has played for, you can learn from him. Now, in today's society, far as gospel artists are concerned, make sure you are, if you're an artist, because we kind of briefly talked about it, Bishop, where if you are a new artist, you got to read anything that before you sign.
Yeah.
You just don't be happy somebody heard you, just like the man from Motown. Oh, I like how you play. I want you to come play for me. And the number one thing he said, you're gonna have to talk to my mom.
That's it.
The number one thing in this day and age, you need to get you a lawyer.
That's it.
You need to get you a lawyer, not a lawyer that is an injury lawyer. You need to get an entertainment lawyer.
And that's what I had to do because if you didn't know the mechanics of the music back then,
correct.
I done 3 albums with the company. They're out of business now, but they passed it on. I done 3 albums with and did not know the mechanics of the music. I had to get an attorney to get my music because I know. Are you ready? It's in the hymnal books, y'all.
Come on.
Yes.
All the is on sheet music. I know I was getting something from that, but if you didn't know, I got an attorney.
That's
right. That's right. There you go.
She went to dig it. She went to,
come on. I love that you're surrounded by women.
all of it. It's a glove. It's a hand in the glove.
I don't know why. There you did.
Right. We can't do it without y'all.
That's so true. That's so
I got
true.
53 years, y'all.
Yeah. That's so true.
He got a cave of comfort. Okay, when
There you go.
when that glove ain't fitting
Comfort
right.
cave.
When that glove, I'm being
cave.
You telling the truth.
Told you.
I totally agree. I totally you need your time and then your time together.
Right.
So what advice would you give someone that's getting married, such as Dr. Morris and some other people who may be watching our replay? What advice would you give a husband and a wife in 2025?
First, you get an understanding toward each other. You think you know things about somebody because you've been with them. You don't know. It's always another side. And you have to ask God, the song that we sang, please be patient with me. Why? Because God is not through with me yet. And that have to really sink in your mind and in your heart to be patient with the individual.
Yes, sir.
Just like y'all have y'all moves, we have our moves.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
I'm on to confess to it. I have my moves too as well.
Yes, y'all do.
But I know how to take like a monkey wrench. Anybody know what a monkey wrench can fit all of it.
It sure can.
Everything.
Every screw, every nut bolt, everything.
A pipe as well. They don't even have nothing on it. But it tightens itself up. And the teeth grits it. it grabs a hold of it. See what I'm saying?
Come on.
So is it anything too hard for God?
No, it's not.
That's what we
No, it's
have at
not.
the church. Is there anything too hard for the Lord? Come on now.
That's how we did that. Just please be patient with
Be
me.
patient.
And I got a feeling everything's gonna be all right.
Yes.
And then the last one that really went big was "Are You Ready?" I didn't know that song was as popular as it was
what?
until I started seeing people marching in on it. One girl, one of the ladies, she said, I said, I'm the writer of "Are You Ready?" She said, we march in on it. I said, you march in on it?
Now,
put it up on YouTube.
explain when they say marching as a choir
Yes,
or choir.
Oh, they marching in.
They
I love it.
We sang your song. Our choir sang it. I want to say 3 weeks ago. We sang it in our service.
Mm-hmm.
Listen here, that is
It's still hot.
But I hadn't seen anybody marching
March in. Okay.
Right.
I said, wow.
Right.
Are you ready?
I said, God, you know you good.
That is my favorite.
You see how much history is in Chicago. That is why we are considered, we are the gospel capital of the world because of men of God like Bishop Roberts, who can give us history. Who can, now it might sound simplistic when we ask him about, tell us about, in this encouraging a Reverend Morris or someone is getting married.
Sure.
It might sound so simple, but it could be the hardest thing to be. Please be patient with me. It takes.
He's not through.
He's not through. If you're not
breath in your body, come on,
right? If you're not so used to somebody talking in your ear and yabba, and I'm not making fun of anyone, but if you're not used to it, and now you saying that I got to be patient, and he keeps on talking. Now I'm from the streets. This come when we stick our chest out. But God, if God ain't through with us yet, but let him work on you.
Yeah, let patience have her perfect work.
That's right. That is right. I don't know, Morris, where we're going.
The fruit of the spirit too. Patience, long-suffering.
That's correct. All right. I'm next, one of these days,
amazing.
We got to have Bishop Roberts, Lavonia Whitley.
Oh, wow.
Is Nat Schaefer still alive?
No.
Okay, because I was going to say his
son.
The historian, I remember him being Pastor Nat Schaefer.
Nate is still alive. Nate is still pastor. Nate Schaefer.
Okay, I thought you were talking about
the older man, the light skin.
No, this was dark.
No,
Nat Schaefer is the organist.
The organist.
Nash, who you talking about? Nate is still alive.
Okay. But Nash passed away.
Okay.
Right. Nate is he's a memorial church over there on 87th Street.
Right.
That's right. Okay. That's right. That's his dad's. That was his dad's church, right? Or no?
I don't know the relationship.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, we need, like historians to come in.
That's what it reminded me
on our show.
Talking.
And however Reverend Morris could do it, that we'll invite a couple of young musicians to ask questions of the historians, because we really do need it. And then in the same way, and then at the same time, having some of the older, because it's not that many
older musicians.
It's not no, I'm talking about pastors, preachers.
Yes.
Because we don't. Most of them are, matter of fact, are gone. The Braziers, the Bronsons, the Evans, both Evans, Gary and here in Chicago.
Bishop Ellis.
Bishop Ellis is gone. It's a lot of history. If you need to know anything about gospel music, you can read about it, but it's just to sit at the feet. And to hear. Ludell Evans Reed was our last one that passed on to go on to be with the Lord. And she was one that when she talks, you listen. Period. The Maddie Moss Clarks, when she talks, you might find a shoe going across your ear, but you will listen. And you will learn.
And you'll be better for it.
Mm-hmm. You will be much better. So I'll wait after Reverend Morris come off his 2 months honeymoon. And
we can also ask Dennis Cole.
Dennis
knows.
That's right.
Dennis Cole would be great.
Dr. Charles G. Hayes is gone. Maceo Woods is gone.
I thought about them too.
So we have this is a legendary Dairy City. Now there are other artists in New Jersey and Los Angeles and New York that have people that are been in the music business, especially gospel music business, for years.
Jubilee Showcase.
Oh, I remember that.
Jubilee Showcase.
See,
I remember
just posted
Jubilee
that.
Showcase. To come on Sunday mornings.
Live. It was live to you all.
Yes. Mabel, what was her name? I can't think of her name, the host.
499
Yes.
629.
You thinking about
What's the other one? Not Rock of Ages.
yeah,
What was the other one? It was Jubilee Showcase. And the other one, the lady, it was
Joseph Johnson.
She used to come on live.
That's
right.
Live on Saturday night.
That's what I was thinking about. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
All that being said, I'm glad that I invited Bishop Larry Roberts Sr. Thank you so much. And I pray that we'll be eating barbecue next year. Amen.
Oh no, I'm about to put my bid in. This still early, Gerald. This just August. We got to put our bid in. Or something. Come on now. Oh, you mean as far as the facility and stuff? Okay. I got you. But we're gonna put a personal.
That's right.
Yeah.
So Ramon Perry, thank you to all that have mentioned and commented on.
Yes, thank you.
It takes a lot. It takes people like a Ramon Perry.
Yes.
He will be on later on this evening.
Yeah.
I was on his show last week, and I tell you what, Ramon is the most nicest guy that you ever want to meet. When you're humble,
He's a dear heart.
When you're humble, when you're
That's
musicians,
my brother.
when you're
I love you, Ramon.
All right. So whose mama is this?
This is my mom.
Okay.
Those clips are at the Chicago Public Library downtown. Oh, the big library.
Yeah, they do have.
That's right.
Jubilee Showcase. They are. That's where you.
Oh my gosh, that's good to know.
It is.
And you can look at it.
Yeah.
You can see that it was some of it was in black and white.
Yeah.
I always look at whenever Milton Bronson and the Tommies were on there. They were strong. I mean, it might not be to the average musician or the choir director's taste back then, 40, 45 years ago. But you can learn how in one unison that they were.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Discipline. Discipline. All right. I thank everyone. Ebony, thank you. Michi, thank you. Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure.
Now, next week, we have invited back Bishop McQueen. He's coming back. Then on the last Thursday of this month, I won't be on. Michi will be the host and hosting. She has alopecia.
Yes.
But she's beautiful.
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Don't look like what you've been through. I'm telling you.
Ebony's
yes, sir.
Ebony's first lady, Lady London Royal.
Pastor London Royal.
They're going to be on together along with Ebony. I'm sure she'll be here.
Yes.
And Annette.
Yes.
I'll be the onlooker. All right. So if you have alopecia and if Michi came out a couple of years ago.
2018.
2018.
Yes, sir.
Pastor London came out. We're trying to convince another sister, but if you do have it next, the last Thursday of this month,
That's correct.
Please watch.
All right.
I try my best to be balanced on this show. It's not all gospel music. It's not all
information.
It's information.
Yes, sir.
Period.
You're doing a wonderful job.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much.
Yes.
Banana pudding should be Thursday.
And Bishop, and then next week is about LGBTQ and the church. This is a part 2.
This is part 2.
So
That's what it is.
It is. We got to talk about it.
It's part 2 of our discussion with Bishop McQueen.
Bishop McQueen.
Yep.
All right. Have a great day. Have a wonderful day, Bishop. Once again, thank you. Thank you. All right.
It's been amazing.
All right.
My heart is
We're gonna have to come over your house as men. As men.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I come bring y'all some greens.
You ain't got to bring him out, pick him up.
I bring Corinthian to go.
This ain't no.
Corinthian would love that.
Y'all go meet up
To sit
somewhere.
among the older men, because you all would be older than him.
Seasoned man.
Seasoned man. He needs the season. Okay.
I'm the youngest one in there. So
Seasoned.
I'm the youngest one. I'm 45 till I die.
Yeah.
All right. Have a great day. Tomorrow
Thank
morning,
you,
join me on the radio station, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
Yep.
Ebony Stegall, we have extended her time on Tuesday, 6 a.m. usually to 9, but it's going to be 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. All right. That's on Tuesday morning. All right. Have a great day. God bless you.
Go to your Apple or Google Play Store and download the WVTC Gospel Radio app today. You can also say, Alexa, play WVTC Radio Skills.
Would you like to play WVTC Radio Network?
Absolutely. Download it today.
Views made on the preceding program are not those of WVTC Radio, iNetworks Communications, or their financial supporters.
Winning victory through Christ, WVTC, also Chicago, and iNetworks Communications Station.